All right, live, ready. My third and last match in this EE League. Spoilers. If you haven't watched the first two, maybe turn it off. But since I lost the first two, I'm eliminated. But we'll still play these. We'll have some fun. So maybe some random Chinese. Just because I have people that ask me to play Chinese sometimes. And of course, this is about the only time they get to see Chinese. So we'll play some Chinese and we'll learn a little bit, have some fun, win or lose. It's not like, if I win, I'm not going to advance anyway. So can't advance as being the third place. And I'm have to get third. We'll try some. Whoa, it's a new mirror matchup. All right. Well, let's see what we got going on. Like to find my hunt, but I'm not sure I will. When I get a second, I'll fix my restream here. Oh, there it is, of course. Alright, I don't really know builds for the Chinese, but how hard can it really be? Ooh, I will have some idle build time. Or idle town center time. That's okay. Some monkeys over there. A little bit of an attack over here. Don't imitate the idle town center time. Alright, what is this? Revives up to 4 fallen peasants. Man, it's pretty solid. Oh, he's chasing my scout. Yep, Raptor, you right. Okay, I probably should build a garden though, right? How much is a garden? Oh, there's hyena right there. Let's see, no, there's just a few. Well, I know you can actually, like, reliably hunt from the monkey. I don't like building my temple in the back, but I have too many on gold. I kind of have to. Oh, it's the gardens. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's another random. I don't know if it's really worth building a granary for that. So I'd like to move over here to this hunt. The problem is, if I do that, I won't be advancing anytime soon. So I kind of have to wait. Oh, you're right. I forget that you can Yeah, I'll have to do that. I forget it shares. Good thinking there. I don't know. Good thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, this is why I have you on board here. Let me fix this though. And get this down. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right. I can do it for the giraffe too. Oh, he up fast. What is that? Is that the one I did? Yeah, it must be. Same picture anyway. Oh, maybe another garden? Oh. How would I finish it though? That's kind of random building placement there. Not a big fan of it. So here's the nice thing, is that... Oh, now they all went to gold. Is that even if they... Even if they kill these civilians, what do I really care? Which they haven't yet. Okay. Oh, how would I build units though? Okay, kill them all. What do I care? Just drop them off. Yeah, kill her. Oh, idle. Alright, so the nice thing is... Oh, and they get full health back too. Oh, I can probably build these. Yeah, there we go. Where's my hero? There he is. Oh, there he is. He's stuck. Along house. Oh, we'll be house for a minute. That's okay. A while. Alright, alright. Don't need houses around these parts. There we go. Hello, Nikan. How you feeling, my man? We got this. Been a long 2021. What are you talking about? 2021's been great. Oh, he's got a second town center. I see. You eat my 60. Alright, let's build another one. What do these use? 5436. Okay. Let's shoot the one that's almost dead.
什么事？准备就绪。是的，攻击。有什么吩咐？是的。什么事？什么事？准备就绪。
什么是采集工？
有什么吩咐？开战。遵命。准备好了。遵命。是的。出发。出发。什么事？遵命。什么事？
准备好了。有什么吩咐？是的。
有什么吩咐？
啊！
开战。是的。有什么吩咐
Go on house again.
是的，准备好了。猎人，有什么吩咐？是的，遵命发。
There's probably nothing worth getting that over there. Oh, I forget. This upgrades both, doesn't it? I believe so.
什么是遵命出发？樵夫，出发。猎人，是的，好的。
There we go.
是吗？遵命。好的。什么是命？
Man, getting housed
有什么吩咐？
like crazy.
什么事？什么事？好的。什么事？
是吗？什么出发？是的。好的。是吗？是的。是的。好的。是的。出发。是的。
准备
Oh, you idle.
是的。准备好了。有什么吩咐？准备好了。有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？准备好了。
有什么吩咐？遵命。有什么吩咐？
什么是？什么是？好的。遵命。出发。是吗？
是的。好的。是的。好的。
Don't know if it's worth it. Getting all this, is this a Chinese add-on? It is. It is.
开战。有什么吩咐？什么事？攻击。是的。
I think I win this.
准备就绪。是的。开战。
什么是？是的。准备遵命。
什么是王宫？
有什么吩咐？是的。好的。好的。有什么吩咐？出发。遵命。有什么吩咐？准备好了。
Oh, they fit.
准备好了。攻击。开战。开战。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？出发。开战。是的。开战。准备好了。
Why aren't these scouts attacking?
准备就绪。开战。准备好了。是的。开战。准备好了。攻击。
Like all of his scouts are idle.
有什么吩咐？是的。什么事？开战。有什么吩咐？攻击。准备就绪。是的。攻击。
有什么吩咐？什么是？是的。是的。樵夫，遵命，出发。遵命。遵命。樵夫，出发。
准备好了。开战。
For some reason, his scouts, even though they were like right underneath the fight there,
什么事？
weren't actually fighting,
什么是？是的。
which was kind of weird.
是的。
准备好了。出发。准备好了。遵命。有什么吩咐？开战。准备好了。准备就绪。什么事？什么事？出发。有什么吩咐？开战。是的。出发。攻击。有什么吩咐？开战。什么事？什么事？攻击。准备好了。准备就绪。是的。有什么吩咐？是的。出发。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？是的。遵命。好的。好的。遵命。有什么吩咐？是的。准备就绪。准备好了。准备就绪。什么事？什么事？准备就绪。什么事？准备就绪。准备就绪。遵命。攻击。什么事？开战。准备好了。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
准备好。好的。好的。是的。樵夫，好的。
What I get though?
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？是的。出发。有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？出发。
Oh,
什么事？出发。好的。什么事？攻击。准备就绪。开战。是的。
well, this is the extended edition, so I'll play
有什么
the extended edition the way it is. I don't think it really helps me with anything,
什么事？
like playing.
准备好了。准备就绪。准备就绪。是的。开战。有什么就绪？是的。攻击。是的。什么事？准备好了。攻击。准备好了。是的。是的。准备就绪。什么事？准备就绪。开战。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
什么是？是的。是的。
是的。准备好了。什么事？是的。遵命。准备开战。什么事？出发。遵命。攻击。有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？
Wait, do I have a? What does this do? Minus 30% farms cost. Yeah.
遵命。准备好了。有什么吩咐？是的。好的。
What's one of my favorite strategies? Hmm.
是的。
with the Chinese or?
好的，是的，是的。遵命。什么事？
Oh, how about I wait until it's actually researched?
准备好了，准备就绪。是的，遵命。好的，有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？
Suppose I could get another town center.
出发。
是的，准备就绪，准备就绪，准备好了，准备就绪。什么事？开战。准备好了。是的，好的。有什么吩咐？好的，遵命，遵命。什么事？
Thought I told the villager to build.
好的。
是的，遵命。什么事？是的，攻击。准备好了。准备好了，准备就绪。什么事？是的，准备就绪。是的，什么事？出发。准备就绪。出发，出发。是的，出发，出发。是的，开战。准备就绪。出发。准备就绪。有什么就绪？是的，好的，出发。好的，好的，好的。
什么事？是的，遵命。好的，好的，出发。
有什么吩咐？准备好了，准备好了。什么事？是的，攻击。什么事？出发。是的，出发。准备好了。是的，攻击。准备好了。有什么吩咐？遵命。开战。是的，攻击。
Hold on. Trying to concentrate here.
有什么吩咐？
I like mass myth units
是的，遵命，遵命。
with any god. It's kind of fun.
什么事？出发。有什么吩咐？遵命。好的，
准备好了。是的，有什么吩咐？好的，出发。放工。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？遵命，出发。
Oh, I forget they're cheaper, aren't they?
准备好了。出发。遵命。出发。
准备好了。是的。准备好了，出发。准备好了，出发。
有什么吩咐？是的，开战。是的，出发。准备好了。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。是的，开战。准备好了。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
Do I win this fight? I'm not sure. Well, he's kind of missing out on a lot of his units here.
攻击。
Though I think I will win this.
开战。是的，攻击。什么事？开战。什么事？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？准备好了。攻击。
有什么吩咐？
You're on the wrong side.
准备好了。有什么？准备就绪。
Well, it's a bloodbath, but
攻击。
came out on top in the end.
好的。
是的。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？樵夫，出发。
什么事？好的。樵夫。
有什么吩咐？什么事？什么事？遵命。开战。什么事？遵命。出发。
有什么吩咐？出发。好的。
是吗？遵命。出发。什么事？是的。
Well, I got everything walled off. What's this relic anyway? The armor of Achilles. Actually, not bad.
准备好了。出发。好的。
准备好了，准备好了。什么事？准备就绪。遵命。开战。什么事？好的，出发。准备就绪。是的，好的，是的。有什么吩咐？好的，出发。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？什么事？
Poor spearman. He wanted to get out of here.
什么事？出发。
Oh, forget about that.
好的。
The random zoom ins.
是的。
什么事？是的，攻击。有什么吩咐？什么事？开战。
什么事？遵命。是的。出发。
准备遵命。樵夫。
有什么吩咐？遵命。是的。
什么事？准备好了。好的，准备就绪。什么事？有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
Can I get a...
是的，是的。攻击。
Yeah, so since I'm kind of dictating up here,
有什么吩咐？出发。
是的，好的，好的。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？遵命。出发。出发。有什么吩咐？是的，遵命。
准备好了。是的。
I probably should grab my other town center though.
什么事？
是的。好的。
Maybe another garden?
好的。准备就绪。
He's just a little careless with his units.
准备好了，攻击。是的，攻击。什么事？好的，遵命。出发。攻击。什么事？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？遵命。好的，好的。准备好了。准备就绪。
什么事？是的。樵夫。
是的，好的。
是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？开战。准备好了。准备就绪。什么事？
Like these are all units right here he shouldn't be losing.
开战。好的，出发。好的，出发。有什么吩咐？出发。出发。什么事？好的。什么事？什么事？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？好的。
是的，遵命。
什么事？遵命。好的。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？开战！
准备好了，出发。
What do I age up with? Geyser?
什么事？出发。是的。好的。好的。遵命。
什么事？遵命。是的，是的。
什么事？什么事？好的。出发。
什么事？是吗？是的。
准备好了。出发。遵命。遵命。准备好了。遵命。准备就绪。
准备好了。遵命。
有什么吩咐？开战！
This isn't worth it for him, so
有什么吩咐？
pretty good chance to learn Chinese VO. You mean like from me? I wouldn't recommend that.
准备好了。出发。出发。什么事？准备就绪。准备好了。攻击。是的。攻击。有什么吩咐？什么事？
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？是的，是的。樵夫，好的。
什么事？是的。遵命。出发。出发。什么事？出发的。
Oh, he's got the old geyser too.
是的。好的。出发。开战。准备就绪。开战。
什么事？遵命。是的。
准备好了。是的。
Oh, I need one more favor. Where did my alligator go?
是的。有什么吩咐？遵命。
什么事？出发。
什么事？出发。准备就绪。是的。好的。准备就绪。准备就绪。什么事？有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？遵命。遵命。准备好了。好的。出发。
什么事？
是的。开战。开战。是的。攻击。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。开战。有什么吩咐？
All right, Lizzie.
是的。
Not quite paying attention right there.
是的。出发。好的。准备好了。是的。准备就绪。准备好了。开战。什么事？有什么吩咐？是的。遵命。出发。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？开战。是的。遵命。出发。准备就绪。是的。好的。出发。好的。遵命。遵命。攻击。准备好了。有什么吩咐？
是的。准备好了。
Need to start a market, don't I not?
有什么
Oh,
事吗？
need to get more gold miners.
遵命。是的，是的，是的，是的。
So he lost this army here.
开战。什么事？准备好了。
Pretty, what's this one? Training, oh, cheaper cost and stuff. That's pretty good.
什么事？
什么事？
有什么是的，遵命。
What is this? Okay.
什么事？好的。
Mortals, Firelands. What are they? I think those are the siege, aren't they? Yeah.
好了。准备好了。好的。
Oh,
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
Lizzie.
有什么吩咐？是的。开战。是的。好的。好的。遵命。遵命。开战。什么事？攻击。准备好了。攻击。什么事？出发。
有什么吩咐？遵命。是的。
什么事？遵命。是好的。
有什么吩咐？是的。遵命。是的。好的。好的。遵命。
Let's not forget that.
好的。好的。出发。好的。命。
准备好了。是的。
准备好了。出发。好的。攻击。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？什么事？什么事？有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
好的，准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的。
What's this? 6 free? I don't know if it's any good or not. Yeah, you like these lizards? Oh, I'm making immortals. I didn't mean to do that. It's called Ippert's UI or something like that. IPPERT. I don't know if these are really any good or not. I suppose before I make them, I should probably upgrade my.
什么事？是的。遵命。
是吗？出发。是吗？出发。好的。是的。
Oh, he's got some.
有什么吩咐？
Yes, you'll see some River Nile. What's this general? Man, he's expensive, but I like him. Give me some of that.
准备好。
How much MMR? I don't know.
出发。
有什么吩咐？什么事？遵命。
I don't know. I've only lost... I mean, it's basically as much as I've played. So I only lost like one rated game, I think.
什么事？什么事？
Okay, I seem to have some very poor problems with my eco management.
有什么吩咐？
是的。
好的，是吗？好的，
So let's reorganize that. I'm just getting... If there's a tech, I'm grabbing it.
是的。有什么吩咐？是的。好的。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？攻击！什么事？遵命。出发！
准备好了。什么是作战？什么是准备好了？出发。
有什么吩咐？遵命。出发！
Oh, how would I not waste my general though, huh?
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
有什么分准备好的，
什么事？准备好了。
准备好了，
Alright,
吩咐？准备就绪。
I think this is way enough of these. What's this? With units cheaper.
是的。
Okay.
准备就绪。什么事？出发！什么事？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？好的。出发！攻击！什么事？遵命。准备就绪。
有什么
Oh,
命
I guess they don't want to finish the wall here.
什么事？遵命。准备就绪。
准备是的，是的。
准备好了，
什么事？遵命。有什么吩咐？出发！开战！准备好了，开战！什么事？准备就绪。准备就绪。
Oh, you only can build 2 of those? Guess I could make my gardens, make,
什么事？有什么吩咐？
what else is that to be done? Oh, I got a geyser, don't I?
准备好了。有什么吩咐？
准备好的。
是的，准备就绪。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。好的。
Oh,
有什么
you guys are idle.
出发，
Power fortress right there.
准备好了。矿工
有什么吩咐？
Ooh, he's got the dragon thing.
什么事？遵命。准备就绪。开战！
什么事？准备好了，好的，遵命，
是的。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？出发。什么事？
What's this thing do?
准备好了。什么事？攻击！开战！
准备好
Is this thing gonna like Shrek my units here? Maybe?
准备好了。
Alright, let's get out of here.
什么
He
事？
looks mean.
开战！有什么吩咐？
是吗？好的，矿工，
是的。准备就绪。准备就绪。什么事？好的。出发。
Can you move him? How come he's not moving?
准备好了。准备就绪。
有什么事务？出发，
是的。准备就绪。是的。出发。好的。遵命。遵命。
Okay, what are these? Heavy halberdier. Okay.
准备好了，出发，遵命，
有什么吩咐？开战！什么事？遵命。出发。开战！准备好了。攻击！
是好的。有什么作战？有什么作战？
Yeah, look at him melt. Yeah.
吩咐。准备好了。
Cool. How would I go up with the Inferno? Maybe?
是吗？好的，
有什么吩咐？是的。
出发。
瞧好的。
什么事？是的，什么事？作战，
有什么吩咐？
How does it take to research that thing?
准备好了。开战！
Oh, hello.
准备好了。遵命。
准备好了，
I forget that Chinese have a little bit lower of a gather rate.
什么事？准备就绪。什么事？出发。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
You know, his units, I think, are on the wrong side of the map.
是的，准备就绪。什么事？开战。什么事？是的，准备就绪。什么事？准备就绪。
是吗？好的，遵命。出发。好的。
Because what are they doing here? I mean, he's just attacking some pointless economy that I have plenty of.
什么事？是的，好的，好的。
什么事？
什么事？是的，出发。遵命。好的，出发。遵命。出发。有什么攻击？准备就绪。攻击。准备好。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？准备好了。准备就绪。
Like an Inferno stuff. See, this doesn't really matter to me.
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？什么事？好的，攻击。是的。准备好。
Can the Earth Dragon move?
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
什么事？遵命。
Oh, I've made all my gardens.
准备好了。准备好了。是的。
Oh, he can't. Okay.
是的。是的。
All right.
是的。是的。好的。
有什么就绪。
Okay. Okay.
什么事？作战。是的。
是吗？好的，遵命。樵夫。
是的。
Okay. Feel like I need more wood. What's this? Removes the food and wood costs of my armory. I guess kind of pointless, but where'd he go? Oh, see, he's chasing again. This really doesn't matter to me.
准备樵夫，出发。
How good is the vermilion bird? Is he pretty sexy? Seems like it. Guess I could upgrade my... Alright, there we go. What hurts your brain, man? This is great. Alright. Oh, China? Yeah, it's a little weird. Look at this lion thing right there. Oh man, he's got some tigers. Oh man, if my plate isn't hurting your brain, it really should.
有什么吩咐？是的。
准备好了。
I have no food again, or gold again. Oh man, he's gonna get that back up. Can I Inferno this? Maybe I should Inferno. Probably worth it. Does Inferno work on Villies? That's my question.
什么是发遵命？好的。
准备好吧，攻击，准备好了。
There, burn. Is it good? I mean, it looks impressive. Or sounds impressive, I guess.
准备就绪。是的，准备就绪。是的，好的。
It doesn't seem to be wanting to kill those. I guess maybe they're not in range.
准备好了，是的，是的。准备好了。是吗？是吗？
Oh, that's fine. Alright, he's got a random.
有什么吩咐？是的，是的，好的，好的，是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？
Okay, a garden? No.
有什么吩咐？好的。
Should I use the geyser?
是吗？
That thing's so funny. Like, why is his tigers like just going idle right next to my units? It seems kind of weird.
准备好了。
Oh, what are these things? Oh, they're the immortals.
准备好了。
有什么吩咐？什么事？遵命，出发。
Man.
有什么吩咐？出发。
准备好了，出发。好的，攻击。
He's got like random units like strewn everywhere.
有什么吩咐？好的。
准备好了，好的。是遵命的。遵命。
什么事？
准备好了，作战。
Alright, I don't want you building that thing. Oh man! So how's he gonna build this town center for 33 seconds? They needed a shower to clean them from the stench of Chinese. Every time they walk on it. Oh man.
是的，遵命。好的。
Alright, clearing all the buildings over here except for the important one.
有什么吩咐？
出发，出发，出发。什么事？有什么吩咐？
Oh man. Oh. I don't need to get that now.
出发。
Yeah! Man, that was an adventure. It's better than I expected. I don't have a problem with that. That was kind of fun. Oh, it's the wrong thing to edit. How's Ravage? I haven't seen you a while on a game. Good to have you on board. Oh, 10-0. Yeah! It's kind of... Oh, now it's kind of off-center. There we go. All right. Enable this. Okay. So let's take a look here. And see, he's way ahead in Vils. But the kills actually kind of evened out in the end. He lost a lot of Vils here. My eco is kind of not so good. I don't know. All right. Great game. Biggest of hosses. Weak or strong? I don't know. See, I think the problem is that there really hasn't been enough good players to play Chinese to be able to determine if they're actually weak or strong. Because there's really not... There hasn't been enough meta. I mean... It could look strong, but then there's probably ways to beat Chinese. But again, there's not a lot of... experience either way. Guy like Nyan, when Nyan played me the other day, made Chinese look super, super strong. But, I mean, again, that's because I had no idea what he's going to do or how to counter it. So it'll look stronger than it really is. But I don't know. Who knows? I think it's impossible to say. So this is a best of 3. So we should have another game or two. Yeah, man. This APM is so good. Where's this guy coming? I don't know how to invite him. Is it public? I don't know how to tell. I guess I'll open up Discord and let him know I rehosted. Maybe he's still cruising the post game. Anyway, if you guys are interested, so I got a little bit of time. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the night when the painting begins. Tonight and tomorrow, I'm going to have this room all painted. It probably won't look that much different because it's going from a white to a gray. And kind of a light gray at that. But once I get it painted, then I could start ordering nerd decorations. And man, we're going to turn this into a real nerd cave here. So there's a couple websites that I've been looking at where you can like print your own posters. So we'll see how that goes. There he is. Oh, he was hosting too. How to use blind pick? It's a mod. You gotta download it. And then everybody else has to have blind pick too. Let's see. So I was new. Wow. Can't see what this guy does. Big Fuxi. Unit lines are upgrades. Or cheaper. But it's how expensive is it? You know? What's Shenong do? Oh dang, I forgot that they have monks. Alright, what are we trying this game? Just like some raiding? I think scout raids can be pretty good. Oh. Oh, M for storehouse. I mean, I take one farm with 34 wood. What's this thing? Domestication. Chicken, berries, and ducks gather faster. Sure. I don't know if it's really worth it, but... Demonstrate some myth units? Yeah, we can do that. Man, that's a lot of hunt. The best way to scout is to scout using your minimap. You really shouldn't be moving to your scouts. And realistically, you should be able to tell like what they're on just by looking at the map. So you really don't have to look and see where they're at. Having said that, there you go. So I'm gonna come up here because I don't want to. The danger you get into, you don't want to cram all your villagers on one food resource because it's a wasted walking time. It's like 4 here is fine to see. And so the next come up here because if I overload and send like 8 here, I mean, think of it. There's 4 extra vills that gotta walk here and then over there. And then of course you also have the fact that walking time.
准备好了，
Or not walking, like when they're slamming against each other. Let's see, should I have the garden already? Oh yeah,
好的，
they're not
遵
that
命矿工，
expensive.
准备好了，发猎人。
是的，什么事？出发，出发，什么事？
有什么吩咐？什么事？
Well,
是
really, you should be focusing on your economy.
什么事？
Even if there's not much to do, you can always see
有什么吩咐？
stuff going on, making sure your eco is good. Not screwing things up.
准备好
Now,
了。
I'm probably screwing things up anyway.
是的，
准备好了。有什么吩咐？
And then I'm having idle scout time. So it's not a big deal.
准备好了，猎人
But
出发，猎人
准备好了。什么事？好的，
theoretically, you shouldn't need
什么事？遵命。
to look at your scout. Or don't use scouting waypoints either. Actually, I think he's gonna try to
是，开战。
like do an early oracle attack on me.
是的，猎人有什么吩咐？
So what I can do then is once these villas are done, these are gonna go to wood and gold. And because I have all this hunt up here, I have now more rhino. So sending this many villas isn't a bad thing.
有什么吩咐？好的，工。什么事？好的，
什么事？
什么事？什么事？
准备好了。是的，猎人。
You can kind of, let's see, which one did I do? I'll do this one because I did the other one. You can kind of sometimes guide animals to where you want them to go by shooting them. So like you can send a villager in the back end and shoot them. But it doesn't always work. It's a bit
有什么吩咐？
hit or miss.
樵夫。有什么吩咐？好的，遵命。是的，
I don't really need that yet. But I'll get my eco
有
upgrades.
什么出发？矿工，
什么事？
Oh, this guy's just standing there. Oh, let's not forget houses. Last game I was housed for a very long time. Alright, so I'll make some monkeys here.
是的，准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的，好的，遵命。好的，遵命。出发，好的，遵命。
Not because my APM sucks, I'll do some... Ah, see? He got himself backed into a corner.
有什么吩咐？
Like at this
是
point,
的，
probably should just move on.
什么猎人？
Maybe leave one down
有
there.
什么吩咐？猎人。什么事？是的，
准备好了，好的，
是的，是的，遵命。好的，准备好了。好的，出发。
什么事？猎人
准备好了。准备好了。什么事？
Oh.
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？是的，好的，出发。准备好了。出发。好的，
So you'll probably come...
什么事？
是的，准备好了。有什么吩咐？遵命，遵命。什么事？出发。
What's this do? Plus 40% movement speed. That's actually really good
准备好了。
in the right
是吗？好的，
time.
是的，是的，好的。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？
是的
发？是的，出发
准。备好了。什么事？是的，好的。是的，遵命，遵命，遵命。
准备好了。
什么事？遵命。
有什么吩咐？
Have the monkey slap a rhino around. Ooh ha! Slap him, monkey! Yeah!
是的，是的，什么事？猎人
是的，出发，攻击。
有什么吩猎人？
Oh, I can make another monkey.
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？是的，
是的，攻击，准备就绪。是的，攻
The
击。
monkey got these Prometheans slapped.
是的，有什么吩咐？是的，遵命。好的，是的，遵命。好的，遵命，遵命。出发。什么事？出发。
是的，有什么吩咐？准备好了。
准备好了，
Come on.
什么事？樵夫。有什么吩咐？
I'm not gonna move my screen till I build that, because I know I'll forget.
什么事？有什么吩咐？是的，出发，出发。什么事？好的，好的。什么事？准备好了。遵命。好的。是的，出发。
有什么猎人？准备好了，
This is where I should probably get that, but I know I can't afford it.
准备好了。好的，出发。攻击。是的。是的，好的。什么事？遵命。
Not worth
好
it.
的，遵命。
Do the monkeys get a bonus? I have no idea. The scouts, you mean? Let's see. Plus 30% bonus versus villagers.
什么事？遵命。
准备好了，出发。好的，好的，遵命，出发。遵命，遵命，遵命，出发。遵命，出发。好的，遵命。
Oh, thanks.
好的，遵命。
The guy wants to run right through him.
出发。
是吗？
准备好了，是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？好的，遵命，遵命。准备好了，准备好了。出发。
So here, I don't know where his heroes are, but I can take this fight.
准备好了，准备就绪。是的，开战。什么事？出发。好的，出发。是的，是的，出发。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
The monkeys can slap the crap out of these things. Let's line it up. Now do it again.
准备好了，准备好了，准备就绪。
The monkey that is a strong special.
准备就绪。是的，遵命。是的，好的。有什么？
Like if you can stack those up,
是的，好的。
是吗？遵命。
准备好了，出发。什么事？遵命。什么事？是的，樵夫。
有什么吩咐？好的。
有什么吩咐？
准备好了，好的。有什么吩咐？什么事？准备好了。有什么吩咐？是的，出发。是的。
what's that? That's
是
a
的，
lot.
好的，遵命，出发。准备好了，准备好了，出发。
有什么吩咐？什么事？ 好的。是的，遵命。是的，好的。
是的，遵命，是的，遵命，遵命，好的。
有什么吩咐？什么事？樵夫。
准备好了，
Can almost make another one.
准备好了，遵命。
How much do they cost? Not a ton. 115? It's like nothing.
什么事？遵命。准备好
Oh,
了，
see, I missed a chance there.
出发。出发。
Now, does the 40%
什么事？猎人。
movement speed
准备好了，是的，准备就绪。什么事？攻击。什么事？什么事？出发。出发。准备就绪。是的，开战。
I don't know if I'm winning this fight because I don't have any myth unit or heroes.
有什么吩咐？
Though I think I kind of lost that fight because I didn't have a hero. Where are my heroes? So I do have some.
是的，遵命。好的，是的，遵命。
准备好了，出发。
什么事？开战，攻击，准备就绪。准备好了，遵命。好的，是的，出发，出发。遵命。
是吗？是吗？樵夫。
Wait a minute, what does this goat thing do?
有什么吩咐？开战。是的，准备就绪。
有什么吩咐？
准备好了，什么事？出发。有什么吩咐？是的，好的，是的。攻击。
什么事？遵命。
准备好了，遵命。
什么事？攻击。
准备好了，是的。
有什么吩咐？
Okay, here's where we lose.
有什么吩咐？
什么是猎人？
有什么吩咐？
准备好了，有
So should I use it already?
遵命。准备好了，
是的，矿工。
出发。有什么？
Oh, there they are. There's another
出
hero.
发，出发。有什么吩咐
准备？好了，樵夫。
Get that. I have a lot of extra.
什么事？是的。准备好了，是的。出发。准备好的，
准备好了，
是的，是的，好的。
是的，出发。准备就绪。准备好了，遵命。什么事？好的，是的。什么事？好的，准备好了，准备好了，好的。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？
是的，出发，作战。
什么事？是的，准备就绪。什么事？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？
是吗？
准备好了，好的，开战，开战，攻击。
准备好了。
I don't know if I'm winning this fight here.
准备好，准备好，好的。
I don't think I am.
什么事？
出发，遵命。出发。什么事？出发。准备好了。
Move back!
有什么吩咐？好的。
I think I lost all my monkeys. It kind of makes me sad.
好的。
什么事？
Oh, keep going.
什么事？出发。有什么吩咐？遵命。
有什么吩咐？是的，樵夫、矿工。
有什么吩咐？什么事？
是的，是的。
是的，是的。
Try to split your units up from the ones that are getting melee attacked, because being attacked by melee makes them move slower.
有 有什么吩咐？遵命。什么事？什么事？遵命。
Oh, he's got another town center too, doesn't he?
是吗？
有什么吩咐？好的。
是吗？出发。樵夫。
什么事？出发。好的。出发。出发。
Oh, I should get my upgrades.
是的。
准备好了。是的。
Oh, he built. Are all of his buildings cheaper?
准备好了。好的。好的。
准备好了。好的。
Yeah, for once I am playing Chinese.
准备好了，出发。好的。
And these goats are already at 140?
什么事？遵命。出发。
Craziness.
是的，出发。
遵命。遵命。
Oh, how would I get her husbandry upgrade though? You know?
遵命。出发。好的。遵命。有什么吩咐？
遵命。出发。遵命。
是的。遵命。
准备好了。
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？什么事？攻击。什么事？好的。准备好了，开战！开战！
Ooh, Hyperion.
什么事？开战！什么事？攻击！准备好了，准备好了，攻击！
准备好了，遵命攻。
Probably means.
什么事？准备好了，就绪！准备好了，出发！有什么吩咐？
出发，好的，出发。有什么吩咐？遵命。
有什么吩咐？准备好了。好的。
什么事？是的，是的。遵命，遵命。遵命，是的，遵命，遵命，是的，是的，遵命，好的。
Really care that I'm.
是的，是的，遵命，遵命。
Oh, I didn't get that yet. No, I don't think that's very good to use my resources on. Where did that go?
准备好了，遵命。
Oh, I have no
出发，矿工。
gold income right now.
出发，好的，出发。
有什么吩咐？遵命。樵夫。
准备好了。
是吗？好的。作战。什么事？作战。准备好了。矿工。
有什么吩咐？好的，遵命。准备好了，遵命。什么事？准备好了，准备就绪。
Man, these monkeys are so good if you can get in some good shots with them.
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
出发。准备好了。好的。出发。什么事？
I have no idea. Hells.
好的。好的。
No clue.
出发。
Yeah, I know Orc.
好的。
Used to play him.
是吗？是的。
准备好了，出发。遵命。
有什么吩咐？好的。
Feeling he's down here.
准备好了。什么事？
有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？是的，出发。遵命。
好的。有什么吩咐？好的。
什么事？好的。
是吗？好的。什么事？
So walling this off so I can come down here.
是出发。好的。
是的。遵命。出发。什么事？遵命。
Because I need to build this. But I also have to be able to protect my vills.
准备好了，出发。好的。准备就绪。
So now he has a choice. Does he prevent me from getting my town center, or does he attack my gold?
出发，遵命，遵命。好的。准备好了，什么事？好的。
I think this is the wrong decision.
是的。有什么吩咐？什么事？遵命。
I think he could have fought this and won.
是的，遵命。
Because then what's going to happen is these vills just get moved to wood over here. And once these are done,
什么吩咐？
I can just move them to gold down here.
有什么吩咐？
And so I'm not being gold blocked at all.
出发，好的。什么事？准备就绪，准备好了。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？准备就绪，开战！有什么吩咐？是的，出发。好的，遵命。
什么事？
准备好了，出发，遵命。
So he really did he really did almost nothing with that raid.
是的，遵命，遵命。
什么事？好的，是的，出发。准备好了，准备好了，开战！什么事？开战！准备就绪。什么事？好的，遵命。什么事？遵命。是的，遵命。
有什么吩咐？
准备好了，出发。什么事？出发！出发！
I'm in a little bit of a dangerous spot right here.
准备就绪。
I think if I do come forward, he'll trap my army there.
有什么吩咐？出发。
什么是的？
I gotta run.
准备好了，出发！出发！什么事？
是的，樵夫。好的。
什么事？
什么是？遵命。
Good wall off part of the map up here.
什么事？
So I see his army over here now, so I can kind of, maybe. Oh.
是的，准备就绪。是的，好的，遵命，遵命。好的，好的，遵命。
This guy, this monkey's almost dead.
什么事？遵命。什么事？
I don't know.
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
准备好了，作战旷工。
准备好的，遵命，好的，遵命，是的，好的。出发，是的，是的，准备好了。好的，好的，是的，是的。
有什么吩咐？好的，什么事？是的，出发，出发。有什么吩咐？
什么事？什么事？出发，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，好的。
是的，攻击。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
See, this movement here by his units don't make a lot of sense to me.
开战。是的，准备就绪。准备好了，出发。有什么吩咐？什么事？什么事？遵命。什么事？
Now mine are all a little bit out of position here.
准备好了。
That's okay.
出发，攻击。有什么吩咐？准备好了。
Man, these stuns are good.
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。准备就绪。准备好了。准备好了。好的。什么事？
有什么吩咐？好的。
什么事？有什么吩咐？
Oh, what's this thing? What does it do? Check history. Sucks life. Okay.
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？准备好了，出发！出发！出发！
是吗？好的。
什么事？攻击！
This relic.
什么事？出发！好的，遵命。
准备好了，有什么吩咐？
准备好了，出发，樵夫，出发。
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
Slap him, monkeys! Yeah! Slap him, silly!
有什么吩咐？好的。什么事？好的。
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？什么事？遵命。开战！有什么吩咐？好的。
是的，遵命，遵命，遵命。
Oh, he rebuilt that. Let's see if he repaired the wall.
是的，出发！
是的，是的，遵命。
Not a great spot to use that.
准备好了，是吗？作战。
是的，作战。
有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？
什么事？准备好了。好的，开战！
什么事？
准备好了，就绪。有什么吩咐？好的，好的，好的。出发！是的，好的。有什么吩咐？
好的。是的。
是的，遵命。
有什么吩咐？
是的，开战！是的，
准备好。
Okay. What does this do? Will uproot kill this?
准备好了，
准备调夫，
什么事？准备就绪。
什么事？作战。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？
I have way too much.
遵命。
什么事？
I should probably get some
樵夫，是樵夫。
cav. Shouldn't I?
有什么吩咐？出发，遵命。准备就绪。
Right?
是的，准备就绪。
I don't know which cav is good at this time period though.
是的，是的。作战，准备好了。准备好了。
Why is that bill there? Bam ghosts?
准备好了，出发。
Are they actually good?
是吗？出发。遵命。是的。
Oh, there's a hole here.
是的。是吗？有什么吩咐？作战。准备好的。
是的。准备好了。有什么吩咐？准备好了。攻击。
是吗？准备好了。矿工。
有什么吩咐？出发。有什么吩咐？是的。工，遵命。什么事？是的，是的，是的，
是的。准备好了。什么事？准备好了。好的，好的。开战。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？
He doesn't have a ton of siege right now.
准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的。是的。
准备好了。出发。
准备好了。是的。
什么事？出发。开战。
Guess I should have known that. See, he doesn't have enough siege right now for this push to really be scary. So I'm gonna be able to kill this siege with my monkeys.
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？什么事？出发。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？是的。出发。准备就绪。准备好了。出发。好的。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
什么事？作战。
是吗？
准备好了。作战。
有什么作战？
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？
Just have to make sure he's not getting this town center,
有什么吩咐？是的。出发。准备就绪。准备好了。准备就绪。
which he is, but that's not the end of the world.
什么事？准备好了。准备好了。
If I can age up with, let's do Inferno.
什么事？是的。遵命。准备好了。准备就绪。是的。遵命。
什么事？遵命。
准备好了。遵命。
准备好了。
Oh, he's got some.
什么事？有什么吩咐？出发。
什么事？樵夫。
准备好了。攻击。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？好的。好的。攻击。有什么吩咐？
I should repair this.
是的。夫。
有什么吩咐？
Man, he got a general?
什么事？遵命。
That is not fair.
什么事？出发。遵命。
准备好了。出发。好的。开战。有什么吩咐？
He's a little bit gold starved right now, I feel like.
是吗？什么事？好的。
准备好了。有什么吩咐？
是的，是的。发。是的，出发。
准备好了。有什么吩咐？樵夫。什么事？樵夫。
是的。是的。准备就绪。出发。出发。好的。遵命。
什么事？
Thought I aged up. I canceled it. Alright, let's try this again. Try this again. Oh, it's his market.
准备好了，出发。有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？遵命。
是的，出发。准备就绪。准备好，准备就绪。
什么事？遵命。
是吗？
什么事？是的。
什么事？是的。遵命。有什么吩咐？出发。好的，遵命。
是的，好的，遵命，遵命。
准备好了。
准备好了，出发。
什么事的？
有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐的？什么事？是的，遵命。准备好了。
是的。有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？
So again, he only has one siege unit here.
有什么吩咐？什么事？好的，开战。是的。
And I can probably just kill it with what I've got here.
什么事？出发。
Now his Murmillos are kind of all the way, so now he can't do anything there again.
什么事？有什么吩咐？好的，准备就绪。准备好了。好的。什么事？准备就绪。准备好了。遵命。是的。好的，好的。
有什么吩咐？出发。
有什么吩咐？开战。
有什么吩咐？是的。
准备好了。有什么吩咐？好的。
准备好了，是的，好的。
准备好了。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？准备就绪。
What's my new myth unit here? Oh, I got a little dragon thing. What does this thing do? It can traverse both land and water. Sweet.
什么吩咐？
什么事？有什么就绪。好的。有什么吩咐？什么事？ 什么事？遵命。出发。有什么吩咐？
This is the one I said it looked like my kid drew it.
有什么吩咐？是的。什么事？准备好了。准备好了。好的。
准备好了。矿工。
有什么吩咐？遵命。好的。是的。攻击。准备好了。开战。准备就绪。开战。是的。准备就绪。是的。
Man, kill that thing.
什么事？遵命。遵命。有什么吩咐？开战。
有什么吩
I
咐？
feel like it's taking forever to like get gold.
准备好了，遵命。
是的，好的，好的，遵命。准备好了，遵命，遵命，开战。准备好了。
Actually, this is the best place to attack.
有什么吩咐？
是吗？
Man.
是的。准备好了。好的。
Oh, that's why I've got a trickle
有
of
什么吩咐？攻击。
gold coming in here.
准备好了。出发。是的。
是的，好的。
Oh, he's got a Titan gate. Ah, did not see this. Will my Titan gate like insta kill a
有什么吩咐？
什么事的？
有什么吩咐？好的。
准备好了。什么事？出发。
准备好了。开战。
什么事？作战。
准备好了。
有什么作战？
什么事？准备就绪。
有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？开战。是的，遵命。开战。准备就绪。有什么吩咐？准备就绪。
什么事？瞧，什么事？
是的。
准备好了。
什么事？好的。 好的，
准备好了，开战！什么事？出发！击！
Dang.
准备好了，好的，遵命。
准备好了。
有什么吩咐？什么事？有什么吩咐？准备好了。
Oh, it's not my villager.
好的，
有什么吩咐？
He can't build his Titan Gate.
什么事？
Right now.
准备好了。有什么吩咐？
See how many idle villas I have. Only 6. That's not that bad.
是的，好的。什么事？准备好了。
You know, he's got to clear this out.
开战！是的，有什么吩咐？
有什么吩咐？好的，出发。
What's this? Minus 10% hero, human hero hack vulnerability. That's good.
开战！有什么吩咐？有什么吩咐？准备好了。是的，开战！什么事？准备好了。攻击！有什么吩咐？
Man, these things are living forever, though.
准备好了。准备好了。
有什么吩咐？
什么事？樵夫。
有什么吩咐？矿工，放工。
准备好了，准备就绪。是的，有什么吩咐？
Oh, attack the town center.
是的，遵命。
Will the God Power one hit the
攻击！准备好了，好的。
the Titan Gate?
准备好了。是的，出发。
有什么吩咐？
好的，出发，出发。
什么事？什么事？遵命。
是吗？出发。
准备好了，准备开战，准备就绪。什么事？出发，准备就绪。有什么吩咐？开战！是的，什么事？遵命。好的。有什么吩咐？出发。
准备好了。
是的。
有什么吩咐？
Dang, I have no more
是的，好的，准备就绪。
stables.
有什么吩咐？是好的。
There they are.
有什么吩咐？好的，准备好了，攻击！
好了。
是命。
Stop it!
好的，好的。遵命。
什么事？准备就绪。
遵命。是的，樵夫。
I think at this point, even if he gets the Titan up, I don't think I lose.
是的，好的，攻击！
Because he's got nothing now.
有什么吩咐？准备就绪。有什么吩咐？
Because, yeah, he's...
是的，好的。
His army is about to be completely gone. He has no economy.
是的，准备好了。有什么吩咐？开战！是的，是的，攻击！准备好了，开战！
See you, Hells. Have a good night, man.
是的，出发，准备就绪，开战！准备就绪。准备好了，出发！
准备好了。遵命。出发。
准备好了，开战！
是的，遵命。出发。
准备好了，攻击！什么事？出发！
有什么吩咐？
出发！
是命。樵夫。出发。好的。
Where's my gardens?
有什么吩咐？
什么事？开战！
准备好了，遵命。遵命。
是的，开战！
什么事？有什么吩咐？
What am I looking for?
好的，好的。遵命。
What's in the temple? How far does this go? I guess I could have aimed it into the town center here.
什么事？攻击！ 有什么分配？
什么事？作战。是的。
Like he has nothing beyond this.
是的，遵命。什么事？有什么吩咐？好的，好的。
是的。
I don't know what these texts do that I'm getting, but I think they're good.
准备好了。有什么吩咐？是的。
He has a Titan at the expense of everything.
有什么吩咐？
I don't need anything to fight the Titan, man. At this point, I can just ignore it, and I'll win.
准备好了。
Because he has no economy. He might have a villager down there yet.
是的。遵命。准备就绪。好的。有什么吩咐？ 什么事？好的，攻击机，准备好了，开战，攻击，出发。
是的，好的，好的，遵命的。
什么事？是的，出发。
Oh.
好了，乔夫。好的，
准备好了。
GG. This guy does okay. I think he kind of loses his way like late game, and kind of not sure right next to it. Yeah, the Cav. I don't know why they're right next to it in line of sight and they don't attack it. Oh, like the ones here. They should attack it. Anyway, what I was thinking, guys, if you wanted, if somebody was, ow, oh man, foot cramp. Oh. If somebody wanted and was interested and felt like it would be interesting, is like to give me a recorded game, preferably that you lost, and I'll talk about it. And I'll tell you why you lost. If anybody wanted to do that, it could be, I guess that extended edition would be alright, though, well, we'll fast forward it and stuff, but otherwise I'll just play some more 1v1s.
什么事？好了，是的。
Let's take a look, though, and see. Okay, that was when, oh, that was his Tartarian Gate. The problem I had, so the Tartarian Gate I killed pretty easily. The problem is I didn't have heroes to clean up the spawn, so I did lose a lot of villagers to that. But then you can see on his end, as we see down on the bottom here, he just ran out of villagers, ran out of economy. I don't want a long one. Short one. You had better kill-loss ratio. But like, see his play here. Once he got this town center, he tried to come through here. He didn't have enough siege, so what he should have done at that point was close up the corners of the map, which he got control of this. That was good, but he never did anything up here. So once he gets up to like 180 of 140 pop in this game, sure, you can go in for the big end-all push. Problem is, if that doesn't work, your map control really isn't giving you any benefit because you're letting me be in all this side of the map. So even though he had 4 town center advantage, he actually didn't have map control. I did. I had control down here, and I had control all through up here. And all he had was just like this little sliver of map through here. So he didn't actually have map control. So what he should have done when he got up to 4-2 was take control of this side up here, and of course clear this out, which he didn't know this was here. But I'll send it to me on Discord. Is it an extended edition? Recorded game? But anyway, so that is the end of my experience with the EE League. It was a group stage. So I played all 3 of my opponents now, and since I lost the first 2, this kind of was more of like an exhibition match, really. But you want to send it to me on Discord real quick? All right. So I'll do a little. I haven't done one of these probably ever. But here, Sigma, let me tell you. So I don't do much training of other people. I haven't in years. I haven't done recorded games really watching either. But what I can tell you is two people. The names of two people that I've trained. So one person I trained, Magic. And another person I trained was a guy named Soldier, who plays Age of Empires 3. And he's been like a top 10 Age 3 player for like the past 10, 11 years. So stick with me, guy. I'll get you a top 10 in extended edition. Might not be that hard, but I'll get you there. Oh, you got a big job interview tomorrow. Everybody wish Mayank Diani from YouTube a good luck because he's got a big job interview tomorrow. Again, like I told him last time, come in and say, hey, you guys know this real cool YouTuber? He's awesome. And if they've heard of me, you basically got it in. All right. Sigma, Zeus versus Scotty Ra. Alrighty. Is this on extended edition or original? Sigma. Yeah, I did get some China fun. You know, China, they get a bad rap because they look kind of crappy, but there's actually some fun like elements in the Chinese that are actually kind of fun to use. So you're gonna have to help me. Where in the world do I put recorded games for Steam? Is it through like the Steam apps? Common, Age Mythology. Ooh, there's no save game here. Yeah, there is. Is this where I put it? Looks like it. I think I figured it out. See, I'm old, but I know things. Sigma, Scotty, Zeus versus Ra. So I gotta turn off. How do I do that? Turn off blind pick. Disable mod. Reload assets. Reload assets, yeah. All right, let's take a look at this recorded game. Now, I think recorded games for me run kind of slowly here. All right, we can pull this down. Pull this down. So, everybody has different opinions when it comes to what makes a player good. So, before we even get into this, what do I want this to look like here? My viewpoint is that in the vast majority of games, minus a few outlying matchups like Loki versus Gaia, is that a lot of it comes down to, in similar skilled players, is just decision making and generic unit management. And I think a lot of players, as we go into this, yeah, look how slow this moves. Really weird. But I think a lot of players don't consider population to be a resource. And it is. Especially late game, it's the most important resource. Because technically everything else is infinite. Your gold's infinite, your wood's infinite, your food's infinite, your population isn't. And so then what you really want to make sure you're doing in late game is effective use of your population. I feel like a lot of players don't do that. But a lot of games, even before you get to that, are just won and lost by strategy. So what we got here? We've got Zeus versus Ra on Oasis. Zeus needs to get a lot of goats. I have to it's almost like playing fast is almost like normal speed. So let's see, you're going for, you actually got a really nice map here as far as where the hunt is. This is perfect. You just didn't find it right away. Whereas his hunt isn't so good. In fact, this hunt kind of sucks. Because if he comes here, he's going to have hyenas. I guess they do get an extra 100 food, but they kind of slow it down, the gathering. What I would do here is go Hermes to town center. Though I'm still not really a Zeus main. So I don't know exactly. Little thing here, I don't know if you're going to change it. Okay, they're able to sort it out. I was going to say this guy might end up path blocking himself, having to walk around, but it looks like he figured it out. So, like, Blight, for example, he's big on build orders. I really don't care about build orders. I think as long as you reach classical age at decent times, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you're wanting 5 minutes, then just do what you need to get you there at 5 minutes. So, I don't even look at build orders. It doesn't... they mean nothing to me. As long as, obviously, you aren't getting idle town center time, you're able to age up on time. But, okay, you tried to lure that in. So you got a lot of goats here. What do we got? 9, and actually, he's got 8. You actually haven't found as many as would be nice for you to find. Because I think there's only 2 more goats right here. Actually, it looks like the EE... Maybe I missed it, but it seems like EE maybe has some very small goat spawn range. Because I don't think there's any that spawned in here. Which tells me that goats don't spawn very far from your base. Which is actually as good for the Ra. Because he did just one swoop here and got almost all of his goats. So that's actually interesting. Well, I was actually going to say that. Of all of the maps, the only one that I consider to be a mechanical map is Mediterranean. Because yes, build order there is important because you have to age up quickly. Because if you fall behind on water, you fall behind immediately. And then you're probably going to lose. And then micro, that's really, in my opinion, the only map where having good micro really makes that much of a difference. I also don't like Scotty here empowering. I know we're supposed to look at Sigma, but... Let's do math here. Your Pharaoh empowers 25%. Your Priest 15. Your Pharaoh should be on your resource drop off that has the most villagers dropping off to it. So he should not be on the gold. But so Sigma, are you still there, man? I'm trying to talk to you. Are you going? I'm assuming you're going Hermes here. And probably 2 town center. You could potentially do 3 town center here, but I think that's really risky. You do have 11 goats. So here you have a few different choices. You don't Hermes versus Ra? See, I think I would if I were you. I think the ceasefire is what you need. Because to me, the best way to win... I mean, you kind of got 2 choices. You can do an all-out push on his gold mine, but this is a really good gold mine. I don't think he'd be able to all out push it, especially because he's kind of got 2. Oh, let me close. It might load a little faster if I close this down. But to me, the best way is to actually do more of a boom yourself and do like a semi-quick heroic potentially, or go like a full 130 pop. But in order to be able to do that, you have to survive the early Ra raids. So what you should do is then wall off the map, and then ceasefire gives you a minute to survive, and then you kind of rely on a big push in Mythic Age, the old classic push. But you got a lot of goats here. I'd almost do 3 town centers here. So it looks like you're doing 2. But see, I don't think Athena, unless you're pushing this initial gold mine, I don't think restoration really does much for you. And the Minotaur or Centaur really don't do much. I think ceasefire helps more. The only reason I would see to go resto is if you're planning a push on a gold mine. But given where the map, how the map is, I think that would be unlikely. And probably should have bolted that a little sooner. But if you're gonna do this pressure, you need to have your hero here already. Another thing I like, and these wrecks do go slow. Can it one-shot a Vil with the headbutt? It works on it? I don't. But see, what you should do, I always prefer, and I think it's good, is to build your hero before you age up. I feel like you should always do that. Little side build. But see, you're not, even if you have all that, your Minotaur, your hero, and your scout. Where's your scout anyway? Your scout, you should have your scout in on this. Though I guess he was probably trying to see where your town center was. But the scout, just to slow down empowerment, is really nice. But I think you get more value out of the centaur. I think the centaur. But here's the thing. By not building the hero in Archaic Age, it wasn't here in time. If his hero's here before he ages, if he has the hero, the purpose isn't to have it in Archaic Age. It's to have it here as soon as you age up to Classical Age. Because if you have your hero here, you probably kill at least one more villager. I don't mean anything at all about Archaic Age. It's all about the timing. Because it takes, what, a minute to walk over here? So if you build him right before you age up, he's over here for that initial push. If you don't, then you might as well have not trained him. I mean, he didn't even show up here in time. Now, having said that, you're not going to stop the town center anyway. Your best chance is to have him use Shifting Sands. Kill a couple Vils and have him shift your units away. And you're a little slow, but okay, so you are getting 3 town centers. That's great. At this point, there's not a whole lot. I mean, we're just going to see kind of booming here. You do have husbandry, yes. Look how slow, like, it's almost like half speed. And then what you do, you got your Odysseus now, that's great, is that then you kind of just do some pressure with your Odysseus and Jason. I think maybe you got Odysseus out too late. Like, it almost might be beneficial to build Odysseus right away as soon as you hit Classical, because you should be able to build both a town center and Odysseus at the same time. But yeah, so you're doing... Does he have Skin of the Rhino? No, he doesn't. But see, this gets so much value. I mean, just the idle villager time can't be underappreciated. And kind of surprised he's building this tower here. He actually doesn't need to, because as soon as he sees you going 3 town centers, he should know that you're never going to be building any sort of military building right now. I think you need the forward walls against Ra, because you have to slow down. Your weakness is the early Ra heroic, when he can just raid the crap out of you. You need to slow that down. But yeah, I think, to me, Athena, or in this map, I think Hermes is a much better choice than Athena, and I also think that building your hero right before you age up is better in almost every situation than waiting until after you age up, because the key is the early pressure, and if you wait till you hit age up at 445, it's 545 before your hero gets here. He really, like, to me, Scotty was really slow in grabbing his town center anyway, to the point where it really almost should have been done by the time he showed up. I'm not sure why it was so slow, but yeah, this is what you do. But Scotty here probably is aging up. Again, this is really slow. Like, honestly, I feel like he's done a really bad build. Because you can be age up. My Chrono stream laggy? It's because EE is laggy. Did he do 3 monuments? Nah, see, you could still be heroic by 9 minutes with this easy with 3 monuments. I think he did. I'm not sure what he did. I don't think it's kind of a improper build. Because that rain's not nerfed, is it? In extended edition? But you should be aging up. Where can I see? Okay, you got resources. So you're basically doing what I said you should do. Yeah, I think he was a really slow age up here. Yeah, I don't mind this wall either. The problem is if he does go like what he's got here, he's got the rock here. That can just bypass your walls. But yeah, here, I agree with Trust. You do Hermes here so that you can buy yourself time with Hephaestus. I feel like Hephaestus does beat Ra in early Mythic. I'm assuming you're going up with Underworld. I can't tell here. And you're actually not going to get that up in time. If you're trying to build this by the time he reaches Heroic, it's probably too slow. Yeah, he was House, wasn't he? And he should maybe Locust this. Would probably be pretty good. But he didn't see it. If I were him, he might Locust over here maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's not as good. But see, these are where the walls are good. Is this wall has slowed down this push by about a minute. The thing though is that you should have ceasefire to delay another minute. But he has a slow build, so you should be okay anyway. What kind of eco upgrades you got? Alright. I assume you should be getting the second one soon. But Dromos, I'm alright with that. Though what I think... I'd almost prefer military barracks instead. I mean, maybe one stable. The problem is, though, is that chariots absolutely shred Prodromos anyway. But as soon as you get Bellerophon, the 3 monument should almost be nullified. See, here's a problem. You shouldn't be forward. Right here, this is not good. As we're watching your army get absolutely melted here, there is no, for the strategy you are choosing, there is no reason for you to go forward there. So you lost quite a few units and then a lot of HP for really no good reason. Because you can't go forward until you have Bellerophon. And I feel like your army composition here loses to pure chariots anyway. I know, I think probably in E, do they probably make more camels? I know camels are a little bit better. But like, you can't fight this until you have Bellerophon. Now, you maybe didn't know he had all those crocs, but yeah, there's no point in going out. Ooh, that's a risky Plenibot placement. Put it back here, put it back here. I would also not get Heracles. Instead of Heracles, probably get your 3rd eco upgrade. Because Heracles is never going to get to these. If they're effectively placed, Heracles isn't ever going to get there. I'd consider him really just a waste of, what is it? 200, oh, it's even changed. I forget they changed it. Yeah, I wouldn't make Heracles here. You just got to sit back and wait till you get your big push with Bellerophon. So now the problem that you've got here is because you lost a lot of units early and then you were still kind of too forward. You're losing tons of army to where it's probably almost too late now. But imagine this, if you had a ceasefire right now, is that you would have a whole minute to solidify and get your armory techs, which you're getting it now. But once you get your armory techs, I prefer, as a raw player, I was always happy to see them making stables. Because I felt like the Hoplite Myrmidon and Toxotes were better. You can maybe have one stable just to try to tank like some of the chariots. But to me, you need ceasefire here to be able to sit back. And you can't fight until you have Bellerophon. And the question I'd also ask you, when it gets to more generic conversation, is why are you even fighting this? Like right now, his units really aren't doing anything to you other than fighting your army. And the reason they're fighting your army is because it's here. So your army, you should not be fighting at all here. It should be just sitting back, because your power spike is when you get all your armory upgrades in Bellerophon. So any fighting now is bad for you. So the only time you should fight is if you have to. But you don't really have to, because he only has one siege unit. So it's not like you're in danger of losing this. So all of this should be over here. You can, I mean, you can even move your villagers down to like here for now. But instead you're fighting that. Now Bellerophon comes out. So, I mean, you're pushing back. Here comes some more. I like to you finally come at, but you still don't have enough. This is where, yeah, you still should sit back. You want to wait until your armory upgrades. Now you got them. And then what you do at this point is you have Underworld, right? Yeah. Is that you're going to Underworld here to here. That way you can defend your forward base and attack his. And then if you can save ceasefire, that's almost your insta win. Because if you get this town center down with your Underworld, then you cast ceasefire if you need to, and you can build it, and then you go up 4-2 town centers, and you should be able to win. But the problem I see is that it's actually even, and you might actually be a little bit ahead here. He is aging up. So it's pretty close, but you would be ahead if you wouldn't have lost so many units going forward. You would also be ahead if you were, I mean, you wouldn't even have needed to use ceasefire either. Like, he doesn't have enough siege to do anything, and even if he does start smashing some of these buildings down, what's the big deal? I mean, he's spending all this time to kill 300, you know, what is it, 75 wood for this? As long as he can force you to fight, he has the advantage. If he can force you to fight here. So, yeah, what you should do... Again, I don't like these Prodromos. I think Hoplite is better. The Prodromos they just get whacked by chariots. And I don't know, I'd assume you know this, but Prodromos don't get an attack bonus against chariots. Where's Bellerophon? Did he die? Did I miss where he went? I'm not sure. But see, this guy, all he is just a tank. He hasn't really done much of anything. I don't know why he's not attacking him. He's got... Alright, here's your restoration. Oh, here's Bellerophon. Where was he? Well, yeah, don't have Bellerophon look for Underworld. Just make a Pegasus. There it is. Right there. See, by now, you needed to have your Underworld here. It's almost too late now. You can still do it. You're not in a bad spot. Armory upgrades. I don't think Prodromos are very good. Because if as an Egyptian, if I see you building Prodromos, I'm just going pure chariots. And chariots beat Prodromos and Toxotes, and they kill heroes. So here's your Underworld. Not bad. The problem, I think, it was just a few minutes too slow. I like the shifting sands for him. There's Bellerophon. You have a building upgrade. Boy, this is really slow. No, you fight this. You can still fight this. Because he can only shift one army. Problem is you don't have enough siege. So you should stay there, because the only way you can win at this point is if you take this town center. So coming out, see, I don't think it did. This didn't shut down. If you fight this, you win this. You have a better army than he does right now. If you would have stayed there, you would have won it. The problem was you didn't have enough siege, so you don't really have anything that can kill the town center soon enough. And it was also a little bit too late, like as far as when you did it. And I'd say the reason... No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He has time to fight this, because take a look at what he's got. He's going to lose it anyway. The only way he doesn't is if he gets this town center and then is able to send Bellerophon. But take a look. There's only one catapult here. There's only one siege. So he is in no danger of losing this town center anytime soon. There's only one siege unit. So yeah, you need to stay in here. He's never going to kill your... He can't kill your forward base with one catapult. It's impossible. You can repair faster than that. So yeah, coming back through this is what costs you, because if you stay here, you can take this down. You would win this fight. You'd have villagers. I assume you can repair this, right? On EE. But fighting under this, you're never going to win this fighting straight up. Your only way at this point to win, and I'd say it's a decent chance. But see, at this point, the game's already lost. No, you're not going to win unless somehow you're able to magically do something. But this is how you win. You win by holding this position and pushing this way. And I feel like you actually could have stayed here and fought this. Instead, you came all the way out here for what? The only danger he had here was one catapult. So you're essentially throwing away your entire army to kill one catapult. And Blade Runner, the Prodromos only has an attack bonus against, I mean, Camel, Elephant, and Mercenary Cav. Which you're not going to see an Elephant here and Merc Cav. I mean, yeah, I like the hoplites, because the reason you need the hoplites is to kill this, or Myrmidons. Your goal here, and this is why I don't like Prodromos, your goal here isn't to beat the enemy army, it's to get up 4-2 town centers. And Prodromos don't help you with that. Same thing for Siege. Your Prodromos isn't going to help you, because he's got towers, which should have crenellation. Your Prodromos aren't going to do that. Your goal here, with Sigma doing a semi-quick mythic, is to get up 4-2 town centers. Anything else is any unit that doesn't contribute to that isn't the unit you should be making. So it's infantry, archers, couple siege, maybe 2 Colossus, maybe not, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I think if you stayed here, you would win this fight. And then you could kill this. Potentially. And you didn't need to come back, because all he had was just this one catapult. And this is what I kind of talked to at the beginning, and this is why I thought you would probably lose. Is late game, or this isn't really late game, but population is your most important resource. And by having all your pop here, there's a waste. And I mean, you might be able to push here. See, the game, you're actually ahead. Like, I feel like his build wasn't super great. So theoretically, you can push through. But imagine if instead of this, like, look at all you have here. You could still have this underworld up. And you'd have all of this through an underworld and getting 4-2 town centers. Instead, while you do have the advantage here, and you're going to kill his forward base, which is really good, actually, it would be better that this be getting you a town center. Because he can always rebuild his forward base if he wants to. But see, yeah, can't quite get through here because Sunny Boy, and again, if you don't have Bellerophon, you can't punish Son of Osiris enough. But see, like here, this game isn't, you didn't lose this because Scotty is more skilled than you are. Like, you could have won this. It's just, really, I think you lost too many units early, which slowed down your army to the point of where it needed to be. And then you didn't quite have enough siege for that initial push. But then you went back for, I think, no reason. You could have stayed, and you would have cleared out his army. And then he has a Migdal here, but you could have reinforced this much faster than him. And yes, he can make some mercs, but as long as you have heavy, decently upgraded Myrmidon or Hoplites, you'll be able to take this town center down. But your goal, let's see, here's Bellerophon. I like it. Your goal should never be to fight army versus army. If you're fighting army versus army at a forward base, you'll probably lose because he can flood in mercs. The only way you can, the only way, I'm kind of overgeneralizing. The only thing that you can do to win is to get up fortitude town centers. And I think there's a pretty decent chance of that. It's just you got to commit to it and not waste units ahead of time. And again, still here. Look at his push. Still doesn't have much. 2 catapults. So imagine if, again, what do you need? What units? How many units do you need here to defend this? You really only need Bellerophon. Everything else, all of this, could still be down here. Like, you could still be attacking through here, which it looks like you're trying to. But again, just kind of think of what the danger is. He really has only 2 units here that are effective. But what happens is because you're choosing to fight against all of this, now all of the rest of his units are also effective, and as long as you continue to fight here, he wins because he will eventually push through. So all you really need is Bellerophon to kill, as long as he only has 2 catapults, 1 Bellerophon will finish this off, and then you can send everything down here. And a fortress and a couple towers will do what it needs to do against his army. And so, yeah, if you just keep trickling in here, you can't kill this. The best of 3 is done. Yes, decided to do a rare recorded game watch. But yeah, you just can't push through there. And he's got these walls here that are, I think your Myrmidon, I'm assuming, are trying to get through. But he's got walls that you aren't aware of. Actually, this is your walls. You don't have a gate here. Or are you sending them up here to defend? In which case you still don't have to. Because again, he's only got 2 siege. You just need Bellerophon. Oh, don't make this guy! I don't think he does much. I guess he's a bit of a tank, but I don't like it. Because he has nothing here, and now he finally does. Like, yeah, you could have countered here. He's still got unupgraded Axemen. Like, if you were to attack through here, I think you could still win. But you're just trickling. There's too many units being trickled up here. You probably will be able to fight this back, because the units are a little bit too far forward. Oh, do you have Beast Slayer? Seems like this alligator's going down pretty quick. So now you got the catapult down. But that's all you needed to accomplish. A Bellerophon jumping in could have done that. And you're almost starting to run out of time here. But here's where you just send in... there's your gates. Hoplites and... And see, now you're running out of eco too because you're just funneling so many. Myrmidon are expensive. 70 food, 50 gold. You can't throw them away. And by fighting up here, they're just continually getting thrown away. But yeah, see, I think hoping your you're seeing here. No, I think the best way to beat Ra is what Sigma did. I think it is what he did, other than what he did. The strategy was right. I prefer ceasefire. But even if you save Resto, like again, didn't you use Resto up here before you underworlded? I think you did, right? And that again was because you were fighting when you didn't need to. If you had Resto on this fight, I think it would have made you realize that you could hold and win down here. See, it's not over. It's just that you're fighting in the wrong spot. Like, all this pop. Just imagine they were down here. Because you don't need this much to hold. But at this point, I'm probably kind of beating a dead horse. Nah, the Son of Osiris doesn't matter. Your goal is to kill the town center. Here. You just have to kill the town center. I mean, once you wipe out the chariot archers, which you would have done, they were almost dead anyway, then you can kill the town center. And if he's only, I mean, you can afford the losses to some extent. Oh man, this mummy is gonna wreck these, isn't it? You can't do cav because if, as an Egyptian, if the enemy is doing cav, then you're just gonna be facing more towers. Yeah. Again, there's just 2 catapults. 1 Bellerophon stops all of this. Which Bellerophon, he got caught there. I can see why you were so like stuck up here, because like you're kind of almost pushing through here. But it would just be so much easier just to push through down here and just defend with like the bare minimum. You're just building up, keep Bellerophon up here, and hop on the catapults. Oh, is your trade going up here? No, it's right here. Yeah, see, what do you mean by what trade is going? I hope your trade, no, his trade is going up here. But, I mean, that doesn't really matter, though. It's back here. But, again, what I say is the most valuable resource late game is population. And if you're up 4-2 pop, you're winning. Easy. But yeah, it's like, it's so close. Like, you're kind of close to pushing through here, but it's just not gonna work. I mean, if you had 5 barracks right here right now, you could just rush this town center. Just send your full squad. And even I'd say Taxotes are kind of a waste too, a little bit right now. Because you need to kill buildings. You need to get map control. And the Taxotes, like, more siege, fewer units here. Which I know that's expensive. We're gonna, I mean, as long as he's stalling out here. I don't know why his chariots are here. Not quite sure why. Yeah, Petrobolus wouldn't be bad, because then you can just build 4. You can build 4 towers for the price of these Taxotes. Just have like 3 more towers here, and then just be putting Petros underneath, and you should be all right too. Apollo is fine. No, see, I've seen what you're putting in chat. I've disagreed with pretty much everything you said. Is Apollo is the way to win here. Cavalry is not. The only time that you can use cavalry to win here is if you're doing a push on like an early town center. Or not the early town center, like a gold push. Potentially. Like more of like a Poseidon all in. But Cav, if I'm a raw player in this situation, I'm happy to see Cav. Once it gets to like Mythic Age, if the opponent's making cavalry, I'd rather see that. Because no matter what god path I go, if I went Horus, I have Horus spears that would wreck them. If I've gone Osiris, I've got camels that could wreck them potentially. Or I just build 4 towers on any front, and then the cavalry are dead. You gotta go. You have to go infantry. But really, even beyond that, once it gets to something like this, what we've seen on the screen here, any unit that's not siege is kind of pointless. It's kind of a waste of pop. Desert Wind camels over Poseidon. Hippicons. I mean, again, though, the thing I'm trying to point out is that late game at this point, but it's not a low chance lottery. If he would have played it correctly, this would win him the game. It's actually a high chance lottery. The only reason it didn't work was because Sigma misplayed. See, now you're doing this. This should have happened a long time ago. Dionysius has good text. They just killing buildings is what matters late game. It's not unit text, which is why again I kind of stopped my topic. Desert Wind Cavalry against Poseidon Hippicons. Well, I don't really know who wins. I would probably think Desert Wind Camels would eventually come out on top. But mid to late game, you don't want to be fighting. Your goal is to avoid unit versus unit fights because those don't do anything. Your goal is map control with siege. And then you're fighting with towers and buildings. Dionysius I don't think gives him much here. You're falling back here. Again, there's still only like 2 catapults. Again, like you keep funneling all these units in, they keep dying when all you still need after all this time is just a Bellerophon. Or even just repairing. I mean, you could almost repair faster than these catapults. And it's just a little too slow here of the push. And at this point, he can just mass out mercs. But we can probably fast forward at this point because the game looks like it's about over. I mean, again, there's still so few siege, though. Like, even though it looks grim up here, now he has the upgraded siege. Like, it's not that far off from you being able to hold. But down here, you just have no units. Like, if you had... If you still had... hoplites here. Squad of hoplites. Or myrmidons, but I prefer hoplites. Because they take fewer pop. I think your hoplites probably do substantially more siege damage per pop than hoplites do. So I would prefer just to see you run in with your hops here. 20 hops probably be good. Now the problem is you're kind of the point where it's a little too late to ignore this. But still, you still don't need any. You don't really need any military units here other than having the siege to kind of delay is good. Like any human units you really don't need here. They just die anyway. I like how this one Myrmidon though. Ah, the one Myrmidon took out the catapult though. I like it. This one catapult. Where is all your pop? Oh, you don't have any. You're 128 and 160. Oh man, see? So close. Just run in with... But we'll keep going here. Still kind of dwindling. think we can probably just set. You said this game was 25 minutes. Let's see. Now it's a little too late. Even if you have Bellerophon here, now that he has upgraded towers and walls and stuff, you can't stop that. And here you got these these petrol been hanging out in the middle of all these walls for a while. Oh, look at these poor Bills. They're trying their hardest here. Oh, Bill Ragnarok. Nope. Oh, no. I think you win. Even how you played up to the underworld, I think you would win if you would have stayed in the underworld. So, in fact, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to that point. Let's take a look. It might take a little bit to get there. But we can kind of just talk about it. Yeah, everything. I mean, I like Hermes instead of Athena. I mean, there's... Oh, look at this. There's credit. I mean, both are okay. I think generally Hermes is good. Honestly, I said it the first time watching, I feel like Scotty kind of did a inefficient build. He was really slow to attack. I think a better Ra would have forced you to need... I think a better Ra would have forced you to need a ceasefire here. But Scotty really advanced slow. I don't know if maybe he was worried about a hoplite push early, which wouldn't seem like you would be. But okay, let's watch this clip while we're waiting for this to get to where I want it to be. Hopefully this continues. But I think we would all agree. What is this? John Arbitrator. I keep forgetting here. Hold on. I don't know why. I should. There's probably something I need to update on my Firefox here. Where's Explorer? I don't see it. I got Windows mode up. All right, desktop. Where's Internet Explorer? Is it what? I'm trying. Whatever. Oh, down here. Where's the search? This is embarrassing. Oh, I don't know what I clicked. Pictures. No, I'm not enjoying that app. Explorer. That's the Microsoft Edge. That's why I couldn't see it. Tall, nice, tilde, Bible thump. All right, should I?
N-U-E-F.
This fucking villager, bro.
In wedge.
Yep, you got to. That just sends a message to your empire that you will not tolerate incompetence. I like it. Sends a message. Sends a message. I've done that. Actually, I usually just leave them in there. Alright, we're waiting here. This is taking too long. See, dang on, extended edition. If this were a normal Voobly, or normally AOT recorded game, I would have been at the end of the game already. Maybe it'll go faster if I close down Edge. Yeah, I don't have a problem. Again, a little too far forward. Yeah, I missed this the first time too. That's a lot of units you threw away. Like the whole goal again isn't to win against his army. It's to wait until Mythic and come out then. Oof. Because you killing his army doesn't necessarily matter here. You just want to conserve yours. Here comes Bellerophon. See, as soon as Bellerophon comes out, he's got to run. But I want to get to where we had this underworld. Again. Like, the underworld should probably be now. Or maybe wait until you have fortified town centers. So you could have sped the underworld up a little bit. Because, yeah, see, if you aren't losing your early army, you're able to underworld before he even has Osiris. Like, you could have underworld 30 seconds before this if you wouldn't have been losing army. Didn't really need to resto that. Yeah, see, this was probably like a whole minute and a half later. But see, I think... Because take a look. Your upgrades, you got the first and second line. I prefer to see this like be the last of the second line upgrades you get. Well, they're probably all coming at the same time, aren't they? Let's see. Yeah, they're all almost in, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Well, let's see. All he can only reinforce with a Migdal and a town center. He's got nothing up here. So yeah, if you keep funneling units in here, you're at full pop. You've got the resources. Son of Osiris is almost dead anyway. Bellerophon still, he's got his jump up right now. See, so you're winning this fight right here. You're winning that fight. Because look, you're at the same pop. He has no resources in his bank. You have all of this. And you have the ability to reinforce that fight. He only has one Migdal now. He does have the town center there. Yeah, if you would have stayed here and fought this, you would win the game. Just going on a limb. You would win if you'd stayed there. I would be positive of that. Because what do you still got? You've got 5 Myrmidon, 5 Toxotes, your Manicore, Bellerophon, Hoplite. He's got just a few. But yeah, you'd win that. Because you can continue with this. And this here. Essentially by switching the fight to here. All of this is... Man, you gotta be trolling! Because all he has to do is stay here and he wins the game. Because then he can just push right through here. There's nothing. It would be easier to push through to this than it would be here. Far easier. Yeah, he wins. You win, Sigma. You have this game won if you stay right here. It would be an easy win. You probably have won within 3 minutes after this. I rest my case. Rest my case. What it comes down to, I think most of us would consider that Scotty would be a superior player to Sigma, but Sigma, you should have won that game. Should have won it. Should have won it. I'm going to play a team game. Here we are. Just a for fun team game. I don't know how good these players are. In fact, to see somebody who's got a rating of 1568. But yeah, I think that would go probably a little bit better with a Voobly recorded game. Where I could where the recorded game would run a little bit faster and smoother. But if you guys enjoyed that, I can do more of those. That one was actually, to me, really straightforward. Like, overall, you did what you needed to do. You played well. It was just those few decisions. Really, it came down to one. I mean, coming out ahead and losing probably 10, 15 units before you needed to, that was bad, but that wasn't game ending. But I'm confident, 100%, if you stay through that underworld and fight there, you would win the game. 100% confident. What god you guys want to see? Yeah, I don't have time for hour-long games. I mean, by then, once you get to that, there's like a million different things could have been done differently. What god we want to see? I'll probably just play one game, then I got stuff to do. I got to start painting. Did you find that helpful, Sigma? Because I think sometimes just thinking about the game mathematically and thinking about population as resources, it's it can kind of change a lot. Because really, if you're late game, if you're fighting, I think I should just go. I think I should get Skanger. Anybody have a god choice? I mean, I can do whatever. Let's just do Thor. Odin. Okay. I don't know why these guys don't want to choose. Need a main Ra again. No, see, you don't win. Killing the forward base there doesn't matter. I mean, in a way it kind of does, but that killing the forward base was so much harder than killing the town center. So you chose to do it the hardest way possible. Two? Let me know, is my overlay messed up or anything? Oh, this is depressing. See, I don't think it was quite over yet either. Even after that, because you held on for a long time and you were still ahead economically. If you would have just made more military buildings on the bottom and just defended with the bare minimum at the top. Oh, hello. Then you would have been fine. But the one thing I will say, I may be wrong, but it is my own opinion, is that I feel like late game, I am better than the vast majority of players, and I think even good players. Because when I watch recorded games, I didn't want them to do that. They need to go to wood. Like, and then read like what happens. Like for a lot of the games in like the Champions League, obviously I wasn't able to watch the games live. But then I'd cast the recorded games, and then I'd read Twitch chat. It was like me and Twitch chat watched two completely different games. Because they would all say imbalance causes the player to lose, and I'm watching it, I'm like, it had nothing to do with balance or imbalance, but generally just bad decision making. The problem is that I'm not good enough during the middle of a game, especially early, to make good decisions, because I'm slow, I'm making lots of mistakes, my macro sucks, my micro is bad. But late game, really all it comes down to is pure decision making and just general tactical strategy. Which I feel like I'm better than most at. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like, especially as Egyptian, it's very rare that I lose a game that's close in late game. And I feel like it's actually kind of common that I I win a lot of games late that I really shouldn't. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but I think a lot of it has come from actually me watching recorded games analytically and seeing like what really is making players play. Lundberg, if you're able to, I mean, you can if you go to my Twitch stream and click on videos. You can see this video that's currently being streamed, and you can go back in time on it. It's kind of an unknown thing of YouTube. Yeah, have a good night, man. That you can do. Most people don't know that you can go back in time as long as you just go through the videos. Okay, what do you want me to do? This Blade Runner wanted me to do something. I'll go Heimdall. Which case, if I'm going Heimdall, I should have probably made another. But yeah, late game, it's all about what you're doing with your population. Because every other resource is infinite. The only resource that isn't is population. And map control is huge, but not if you're not doing anything with it. You have to attack from multiple angles, because that gives you the population advantage. Because if I have control of this side and this side, if I'm attacking here, and then once I see that the majority of his population is up here, I end all transfer of army here, and then I come down here. And then as soon as I see all of his army is down here, I end it and come back up here. And that's how you win late game, because you are doing, or me, or whoever it is doing a better job with population. It should be. Anyway, you guys are probably tired of hearing me babble about that. Who am I against anyway? Well, this is the really bad guy. I think Kelt Skanger is. I can still make hill forts. Why did that guy run all the way over there? Kind of. Oh, we do have more. Yeah, I probably should have walled this off too. Relics, blanket of Empress Zoe, chip of fingernails, the Osberg wagon. Yeah, I've been thinking of doing some more recorded game reviews. I just wasn't sure if people would be interested in that. I also don't want to have to do a lot of them. I need more good relics. Alien statue is nice. But I wouldn't do a review points thing. I have been thinking of trying to kind of do something out of the points. Like the channel points segment. Oh, there's a hole up here. I mean, not doing it as channel points, just coming on one night and saying, hey, who's here? I'll do a recorded game that you want. Kind of like what I did tonight. I want the Pygmalion statue. Oh. Ooh.
Tilbúin, tilbúin, samþykkt. Samþykkt, já. Samþykkt, já. Já, já, samþykkt. Tilbúin, samþykkt, samþykkt, já.
Oh, there's still that. Hey, you could have just attacked that. That's okay.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt.
You know what I like?
Tilbúin. Skipan, já.
I like hectic games.
Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt, já. Tilbúin, já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Is Pygmalion the best? It's not the best, but it's really good. It's kind of one of those quietly really good, because most people prefer the ones that are a little more flashy.
Samþykkt. Til something.
But yeah, it's really good.
Tilbúin. Já.
Trying to build houses.
Skipan.
It'd be one of the top.
Já. Samþykkt.
I don't think teal is very good at all. So the nice thing is by taking this town center, it's going to force blue to stay back. Also, I'm not sure why red is making slingers. Is Ra in a team game? Very creative. No, I'll be up soon. See what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Mountain Giant push through here. Come on. Actually, I almost want to delete my starting town center. Or my starting town center. My starting temple here. So that I can get that.
Tilbúin, satt, grjótsveit. Tilbúin, skipan, grjótsveit.
Frost is good. I mean, generally Frost is better. It's such a strong god power.
Fjósamaður.
Probably should have built my temple a little bit further down, though. Oh, I need some more favor. Dang it. I actually don't really need it.
Yo, something. Yo.
A random siege works. And another random siege works. There we go. How would I attack the town center with my trees? Oh, some of them are stuck. Oh. Should have built this a little bit sooner. I might have a hard time finishing that now. It'll be okay.
Samþykkt. Til orustuslag. Samþykkt.
Já. Tilbúin. Satt.
Ég skipa. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Timbursveit.
Já. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Dang it.
Já. Ég vil.
Oh.
Skipa. Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin.
I kind of built my buildings in a crappy way here. I can't reach him.
Ég vil.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Já. Samþykkt. Orustuslag.
Já, samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Well, Pygmalion statue works, except when you got two used at the same time.
Já. Samþykkt.
But it still actually saved
Ég vil. Fjósa.
them more than what they should have been.
Ég vil. Já. Hver er það? Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Skipa.
So then all this distraction should be
Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
like doing things.
Hver er það? Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Grjótsveit.
Skipa. Já.
I can't just come up here now.
Hver er þar? Skipa. Samþykkt. Hver er það? Já. Ég vil. Skipa. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipa. Hver er það?
They kind of actually wasted their...
Já.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
Hver er þar?
Já.
Tilbúin. Já.
Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Já.
Já, til orustuslag.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil.
Hver er þar? Samþykkt. Til orustuslag.
Skipan. Hver er það? Skipan. Til orustuslag. Skipan. Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Já.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Skipan. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Sækið fram. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. 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 Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Orustuslag.
Just need to get those.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Skipan. Satt. Ég vil.
Skipan. Skipan.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skipan. Timbursveit. Skipan. Skipan. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Yeah, not sure what purple is doing.
Hver er það?
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Hver er það? Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skipan. Tilbúin. Skipan.
I'll be able to hold this.
Já. Já. Orustuslag.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Hver er það? Til orustuslag. Til orustuslag. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Til samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Hver er það?
Hver er þar? Timbursveit. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Til já. Já. Samþykkt.
What's purple doing?
Já.
Guess he just kind of popped his head in and then...
Skipan. Já. Skip. Samþykkt. Sækið fram. Sækið fram. Skipan. Já, ég vil. Sækið fram. Skipan. Já. Já, já, já. Tilbúin. Já, já. Skipan. Tilbúin. Sækið fram. Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan. Til orðstuslag. Til orðstuslag. Já. Skipan. 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 Orðstuslag.
Já, ég vil.
Já. Já, samþykkt. Já, já. Já, samþykkt.
Come on, tank damage. Dang it.
Já, til
Okay.
orðstuslag. Tilbúin. Sækið til orðstuslag.
Já, ég vil. Samþykkt.
I'm not sure what purple's doing.
Já. Satt.
Já, samþykkt.
Já.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Já, já.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Já, sækið fram orðstuslag. Tilbúin. Já, samþykkt.
Hver er það? Já, hver er það? Ég vil. Já.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skipan.
Hver er það? Já.
Never mind these fellows.
Hver er það?
They no heed.
Tilbúin. Já, samþykkt. Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skipan. Skipan. Já.
Hver er þar? Timbursveit. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Hver er þar? Timbursveit. Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt.
Já, samþykkt.
Yeah, like with what I did.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Ah, can't hit him. Can't hit this little speedy dude. Neener, 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 neener. Hee 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 hee.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Já, já, samþykkt. Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Atrás. Skip. Timbursveit. Timbursveit.
Já, já. Ég vil.
What is this?
Já, atrás.
Oh, that's my buddy there. Okay.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það?
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já, samþykkt. Orðstuslag. Skipan.
Hver er það? Samþykkt. Hver er það?
Já. Ég vil.
Oh, I got Billy's all over.
Já, ádrás. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já, já.
Já.
Hver er það?
Ég vil.
Skipan.
Til
Já.
orðstuslag.
Ég vil. Satt. Til orrustuslag.
Já, já.
Hver er það?
Hver er það? Ég vil.
Hver er það? Timbursveit. Já. Satt. Já. Ég vil.
I mean, we should win. I think so. I guess it's actually a really close game right now.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Fram. Skipan.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Til aðráð.
Skipan.
Hver er það? Skip. Orustu slag.
Tilbúin. Satt. Grjótsveit.
Yeah, I had that back down center.
Hver er ég vil?
Skipan. Skipan. Satt. Grjótsveit. Grjótsveit.
Skipan. Já. Orusturslag. Sækið fram.
Til orustu slag.
Hver er það? Til orustuslag.
Sækið fram. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Not sure what that build is accomplishing currently.
Sækið fram.
Hver er þar? Grjótsveit.
Já. Satt.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Já. 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 Ég vil.
Hver er
Já.
það?
Ég vil. Samt til
Já.
orustuslag.
Samþykkt. Sækið fram. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Hver er það?
Já. Ég
Hver
vil.
er það?
Whoa.
Tilbúin. Já. Sækið fram.
Hver er ég vil?
Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Til orusturslag.
What's this leg? Dang, is this freeze again?
Tilbúin. Já. 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 Sækið fram.
Satt. Tilbúin. Satt.
Skipan. Orusturslag.
Já. Timbursveit. Hver er þar? Timbursveit. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt. Timbursveit.
Til já.
Já. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Til samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Sækið fram.
Aðráð. Satt. Ég vil.
Skipan.
Hver er þar?
Skipan.
Skipan. Átráð.
Skipan.
Hey, I don't think he'll be good enough to.
Já. Já. Sækið fram. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar?
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Átráð.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil. Skipan. Fram. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Átráð.
Well, I let him die there.
Já. Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Satt.
Já. Já. Ég vil. Ég vil. Skipan.
Hver er þar? Satt. Tilbúin. Hver er þar? Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Timbursveit. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Yeah, I think we're all right.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. 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 Skipan. Já. Já. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Hver er
Til
það?
satt. Samþykkt. Satt.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan.
Hver er þar? Timbursveit.
Just
Hver er það?
randomly use it.
Skipan.
I guess I don't have a.
Ég vil.
Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Skipan. Já.
So he'll kill that. That's okay.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin.
Yeah, green's good.
Samþykkt.
Skip something.
Okay, delete that, delete that, delete that. Oh. Oh man, yeah, we're good easily. What happened to his Titan gate? Oh, it's right there. I like how this random build back here really hasn't accomplished much. Yeah, teal or teal. Oh, we have this again. This doesn't help me.
Something. Yeah?
Purple's almost dead. I think I got him. That is a pretty brave Titan gate right there. Alright, I'm about to roll. So I'm gonna go through here and then I'm gonna come down to this. Like really, you might as well not waste pop chasing a Titan. Like, what's the real point? Purple's fine. But he's only attacking mine anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, the shockwave! Oh, man! And the catapults can't even attack. They're too close. Oh, man, this is more exciting than anything else going on in the game right now. He's gonna survive. Look at him. Bam! Yeah, I just wanted the mountain giant to get it. Well, I don't have fully upgraded. Oh, I don't even have heavy.
Fyrir þar, ég bið. Atrás.
Up it. Good game. Good game. Nah, he's dead.
Ég vil something.
Tiger Boss ended up down at the bottom. I like the underworld here, just because. Oh, I have 10k gold. That's because I got the I re-garrisoned my caravan movement caravan relic, and I thought you're right, I didn't have much for this. Well, that was fun. We did what we need to. Probably could have held this a little bit longer. I did like my bills running. Oh, you had Phil's up here mining gold. Oh, that's a nice relic. Heroes do more damage to myth units. Man, the double locust on my bills. Still didn't even lose that many. Alright, well that was fun. The second best economy. Yeah. That was fun. I gotta go though. 12:30. Yep, I gotta run. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I probably will stream tomorrow, but it might be a different time. Let me see if there's somebody to send you guys to. And then I'm gonna start doing my tasks. I hate painting. Well, I don't mind painting. I hate doing the edges. It's called the cutting in. I hate cutting in. When you just got the roller and you're rolling, that's awesome because you get so much done. You know, it feels like you're doing stuff. But other than that, I don't like it. All right, let's do this guy. This guy speaks last/Arj. But he's got a webcam. So, all right. Enjoyed you guys along for the ride. Hope you guys had fun. A little bit of variance. You know, we had some extended edition games, recorded game, and then a team game at the end. But that's it for tonight.